Climb a little higher, find a simple reason just to stay. Ashes in your hands, mercy in your eyes. If you're searching for a silent sky, you won't find it here tonight. You won't find it here. Look another way. You won't find it here. So breathe in, try another day. The cold weight of these words, the message in the silence, facing every flame against the wind comes with a cost. This distance in my voice leaves you no control. When the world starts closing in, hold on and let the moment roll. You won't find it here. Look another way. You won't find it here. So try another day. They kept pictures of your dreams tucked away behind the stairs, saying maybe when it's meant for you they'll fall. But if they never come down, resist the urge to pull them close or throw them all away. It's better to keep the mystery than give the secret up in vain. You won't find it here. Look another way. You won't find it here. So try another day. Oh, yeah. Try another day. Always knew he'd turn out wrong. I said it from the start, Your Honor. If they just let me do my job, I'd have beaten him into order. But my hands were tied by soft excuses and open minds. They let him slip right through the cracks. Now look what crawled out alive. Broken toys in the cupboard. I'm not well, I'm not well. Broken toys in the cupboard. Someone took my reason away. You little menace, now you've done it. They'll lock you up and lose the key. You should've listened when I called you, but you had to choose your own belief. Tell me now, who did you hurt? How many homes did you unmake? Just a moment, Your Honor. Leave the two of us alone. Come here, child, let me hold you. I swear I never meant you harm. I just wanted you to stay small, safe inside my arms. Why'd you have to walk away from core. Yet in confessing all your terror, you've exposed yourself once more. I sentence you to stand uncovered under every watching eye. Tear it down, tear it down. Let the wall fall tonight. One, two, keep it moving. The memories of an aging man are the footprints of someone who once ran fast. You pace the shadows of a quiet room, talking to yourself while the light won't last. Life is a short, warm flicker that fades before you know. Death is a long, cold silence with nowhere left to go. You get one chance to try in the blink of an eye. 80 years if you're lucky, or less than you were told. So jump on board the shining ride, and they promise you the top. Watch your step along the way. It's harder than you think to stop. I say it 'cause I've seen it. I say it 'cause I know. Once you're moving full speed ahead, there's no easy way to slow. You play the role they handed you. I carry a name they left behind. He disappeared into the ground while the rest just stayed in line. Who calls the chase and sets it loose? Who says the race has just begun? Who writes the rules in quiet rooms? And who keeps beating on the drum? In the end it all comes back around. No answers, no disguise. The memories of an aging man are the risk of younger times. You walk alone through fading light, still trying to explain, talking softly to the walls as the room forgets your name. The quiet one sits in the sunlight, tracing old names in the dirt, laughing at things that don't matter, trying to stay where it doesn't hurt. They say keep your feet on the pavement, don't wander too far from the plan. Smile at the rules on the notice board, shake hands with who you're supposed to understand. And if the walls lean in too early and there's no space left to breathe, stranger lives in my reflection. Wears my face, speaks my tone. They fix me up, pull me apart, call it health when I'm overthrown. They sharpen words into instructions, cut and adjust what they see, lock every doubt in a quiet room, say it's for the good of me. And if the noise breaks through the ceiling and your voice falls flat in the air, and if the song you're playing changes, I'll know you're already there. There's someone thinking inside my head, but it's not the one they see. There's someone laughing behind my eyes, and it isn't me. Letting the hours drift, clearing my head. I don't miss those days when the clock ruled everything, and the nights felt already dead. If you don't mind, I'll stay right here. Let the world run fast outside by the firelight, with a calm in her smile. If you don't mind, I'll take my time. No rush, no race to win, just the warmth of the room and the quiet we're in. I've chased enough of what they call success, watched it slip through my hand. Now I trade all that noise for a moment at rest. So if you don't mind, I'll stay right here. Let the worries slide by the firelight, with the peace in her eyes. A veil of feathers settles near, softening ray sound. Quiet moments when I lie awake with your body close to mine. breathing slow as the last light fades. When night drifts in, the door is closed. The book slips from my hands. The shadows move, the water hums, the seasons turn without command. The owl stirs, the swan sleeps on, a dream appears, then it is gone. Open fields, a gentle rain falling through a golden dawn. Far below the ground, the morning starts to breathe, and I sink down. Quiet moments when I lie awake with you beside me. You're breathing slow, and I rise like a bird through the haze where daylight grows. When the first soft rays touch the sky and the night winds let go,
on the day the gates fell open, we watched the chains hit the ground, with our voices lifted high. We swore that freedom had been found. That night the sky was full of signs, like fragile lights set loose in air. Every promise felt eternal, like hope was finally everywhere. I dreamed you weren't beside me, no heat, no truth remained. And even though you reached for me, I knew I couldn't ease your pain. Now meaning thins a little more each day, as familiar faces slowly fade. And some changes, even dressed as progress, leave a mark that can't be taken away. Borders move like shifting dust, while hands get washed of what was done. Loyalty and memory dissolve into shadows where nothing's clear, not one. I woke up to the sound of drums. The morning light came pouring in. I turned to see your quiet face and felt the weight begin to thin, begin to thin. Vivid green, almost liquid, another scene breaks through. A clash of colors in the sky, between the blue you once knew, floating down the sound returns.
what has no ground, blinding lights, no signals. Oh, spark explosion, stairway shaking in the void. Who comes, who goes, who stays? Orbits pull at drifting thoughts, rings cut sharply through the air. Shadows spin like distant moons. Even stars can frighten there. Pale green light, the sound surrounds. Icy waters far below. Pale green light, the sound surrounds. The depths where space grows slow. Loose steps, time begins to break. Voices turn to sudden flare. Gravity lets go its grip, and the ground is no longer there. Pale green light, the sound surrounds. Frozen seas without a name. Pale green light, the sound surrounds. Where the light fades out again. A veil of silence falls around us, softening every sound. Quiet hours when I lie here with you beside me. You breathe in low, and the flame fades out. When night arrives, the house goes still. The book slips from my hands. Shadows grow, the hours drift. The seasons turn without a sound. The wind turns warm, the light pulls back. One bird wakes, another rests. Appears, then slips away. Open fields of cold rain, falling into early light. Deep beneath the ground, the morning starts to hum. I drift down. Quiet hours when I lie here with you beside me. You're breathing low, and I rise like air through the haze where daylight starts to touch. As the first light meets the sky, and the night wind lets go. the streets we once called home. In a world of chances and small miracles, our minds would drift and roam. No fences, no limits, just the sound of something starting to break. Down the long road, faded signs, do we still cross there at nightfall? We were restless steps, following our own dreams, running before time could catch us all. We left behind the small hands trying to pull us to the ground, toward a life that slowly rusts. The fields felt wider, the days burned brighter, with friends beside us, and nights to simply watch and wonder, looking past the ashes of bridges burned behind, searching for a shade of green on the other side. Steps moving forward, hearts drifting back, pulled by an unseen inner tide. On higher ground with a worn-out flag, we touched the edge of the world we dreamed inside, bound forever to desire and ambition. There's a hunger still unsatisfied. Our tired eyes keep scanning the horizon, though we've walked this road so many times. The fields felt wider, the days burned brighter, the air was sweeter, those nights of wonder, with friends beside us. Morning mist rising, the river flowing on, no way to see where it ends, it just keeps moving on and on and on and on.
The hands keep cutting through the day, no warning signs. Minutes fall like dust across the floor. You learn to wait without knowing why. The world turns slow while life just passes by. Walking in circles on the same old street, dreaming loud to drown the silence out. Everything feels endless in this place, but time keeps running, never waits around. And then one day you'll finally see that the years slip by too fast. No one showed you the way, and you ran when it was already late. You run chasing tomorrow, but tomorrow already turned to yesterday.
The only thing that changes is your face. Your breath gets shorter, your steps feel heavy. The mirror says what words refuse to say. Every second takes a little more. Every day just fades away without a why. The calendars keep losing pages. Plans are left halfway done. Ideas written on loose paper that the wind just carried on. Holding pain in quiet silence, turned into habit, turned into law. Smiling so you won't be trouble is an old way just to go on. Coming home whenever you can, cold and tired, worn and slow. Feeling warmth inside a place where time speaks softer, low. Permanent, not faith, not words, not us. I was losing my days in a quiet collapse, turning circles inside my own head. I felt pinned by the weight of suspicion, like every word I spoke was already misread. While you were sharpening anger in private, calling caution a form of defeat. Your narrowed view kept shrinking the distance until nothing outside could compete. To dress every doubt as a warning isn't wisdom, it's fear in disguise. There's no refuge in standing together when the truth is the first thing denied. Do you feel your time draining away in the silence? Do you strike at the floor just to prove you're alive? Locked locked inside habits you won't question, while the world quietly passes you by. So I opened my door without conditions, asked if we could begin from the start. But they answered with practiced indifference and reminded me why